Hello family. Today we're going to do linguine. So basically we're doing spaghetti. So we're going to go over these ingredients. My hands are clean. The water is boiling and we're going to go add this in. So here we go, and I'm going to move this. That's going on. You done set something off around here. There we go. So I'm going to take about this much to start with. Say a handful, but you can close that fist. Water is boiling and we're going to just add this into our water like so. Another handful and down into the water we go. But we're going to hold this like so. There it is, and we're going to let it give into this hot water. There we go. So we're keeping this whole. So we're going to have some small sections, and then we're going to have some large sections. And you know what, family? We're going to use this entire box. How about that? So here we go. I'm going to hold this. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I am. I'm here enjoying your company. And we're going to have another magnificent meal here. See, I'm holding it until it gives away. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is, I have some sauce here. And what we're going to do is, we're going to take a cup full of this sauce. Like that. Got a nice clean bowl here. Cup of the sauce and put it in the bowl like so. Okay, put this over here. The rest of this sauce is going to go into this cast iron skillet. So here we go with the skillet. There we go. And the reason why we got the smoke like so is because I turned that back eye on and I put the skillet on there just enough for it to warm up. Then we move the skillet. So there it is. So we have our spaghetti going, and let's see, we want all of it in here. So let's put this in like so. The rest of it's going to give. And more than one way to make spaghetti. Okay, we browned our meat earlier, and what we did is we drained all the fat, as much as we could. So we're going to take this over here and put it in the skillet. Like so. Like so. There it is. And just stir this up into your skillet like so. Fluffy's having a fit, but we won't worry about that. That's his thing. Okay, here we go. So we have our measuring spoons here. And what I want you to do, basically take a dash, just a dash of the garlic, or you could take a half a teaspoon. Here we go, half teaspoon. Put that in your sauce. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Okay, now what we got going on is we're going to take a tablespoon of this, and like I said, family, if you got a little overflow, don't worry about it. You put this like so, and then we're going to take this, and this is going to be a half teaspoon. Let's see if we can get this out. Here we go. Here we go. So, garlic first. About a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. A half a teaspoon of oregano. We're going to step over here and we're going to stir this sauce again. Like so. And you can have a pound to a pound and a half of ground beef. Get it as lean as you can. If you can't, just get 80%, and you know the rest would be the fat. But try to get 80% lean if you're dealing with the regular ground beef. Okay, now we're going to take this clean spoon here, and we're going to just put the rest of the linguine down in the pot like so. And we're going to let this cook. You rinse the spoon off. And I don't know if I asked you all, but I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I'm going to take this spoon and we're going to stir in our oregano, our garlic, and our Italian seasoning. So you pretty much can see what you got going with the spices in here now. Okay? Then you're going to take, and these spoons as I use them, they are clean. I always have a hard time with that one. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, this is a teaspoon. That's 1, 2 teaspoons, 2, 3, 4. You can follow this family 4, and let me do this because I want to get all of this off this teaspoon. That's your pesto. Make sure you read that label. Some of these pesto seasonings have some type of nut in them. It can be a cashew, you know, a regular peanut. Some don't, but you want to make sure we're looking out for those that might have a peanut allergy. Okay, now we're going to take our ketchup, like so, and put about a tablespoon. You know what? You can put, I'm telling you, put 4 tablespoons. You know how much 4 tablespoons is. Here we go with that. Stir it like so. You see what you got? That's what it's looking like. So you mix that over here like so, and you stir it like so. You have your wonderful meat sauce going on here. Okay, and what you can do is, you know that cast iron skillet holds the heat, so you can remove that skillet from that back eye. Put it on the front eye, like so. It will be simmering because it's holding that heat. The ground beef was already done. Okay, now we're going to check these, the linguine. This is clean. Okay. It's doing just fine. Do that. Okay, now what you're going to do, it depends on what type of bread you want to have with this. You can have French bread, and what we're going to do is take a nice plate here. It's a saucer. I'm going to rinse this off for you, like so. And I'm going to dry this off. It was clean, but rinse it off again for you, family. Here we go. Like so. These are quick meals. Here we go. Like so. I'm going to get this nice and dry. Here we go. And what you can do ahead of time, family, is you can take your, if you want to use butter on your bread, you could take about, depending on the size of the family or your guests that you're going to be having, but if it's just, I guess maybe 6 people, take a half of, 4 tablespoons of butter, put it in a bowl, let it sit out. That way it's going to get to be room temperature, so you don't have to worry about it. It will spread really nice. That's if you don't have a spreadable butter. Okay, so what I did is, we have, put this over here like so, like so. We have some garlic bread, and I'm going to talk about this later also. I'm going to open it, And I'm gonna slice it. So I'm gonna do like so, family. And it depends on how you want to slice it. You can get fancy with it if you like. You know, go sideways like that. And if you want to cut it on your little cutting boards, you can do that also. I'm just going to do it like this for now. There we go. See that? And it's nothing like French bread. There we go. I'm trying to be careful with my fingers. There, there, there. There we go. There we go. You know, you're gonna cut your French bread and gonna place it like so. You can take some more out if you like. And let's do this for now. Like this. And trying to be fancy here a little bit. Doesn't hurt to jazz it up a little bit. There we go. Right? Like I said, I'm trying to be careful with the fingers. There we go. Okay, that's about enough. Put this over here. Turn that off. Okay, and then just gonna do your thing over here. Place it the way you like, you know, like so. Let's see, that there, 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 you know, they can go in the middle there. That's cute. Make it as cute as you want it to be. Okay, so like this. Here we go. Okay, check this linguine again. Come along just fine. Give me a minute, family. Everything is looking good. We're going to remove our linguine from the pot. You can drain it if you like. It's up to you how you want to remove it. You know. Go. But this is a quick meal. So, we can start going over these ingredients. What we did is we browned the ground beef first, and like I said, you could have anywhere from 1 pound to 1.5 pounds. It depends on the family size. I would say if you're just giving one serving, then it will be about 1.5 pounds. And you're going to brown that, and you're going to eliminate all the fat. That means you're going to drain all that fat off. We're not pouring it down the sink. Going to get us a bowl, and you put some paper towels in the bowl and pour it over into the bowl. You know, you could do that. Then once you do that, you're going to let it cook maybe 5 minutes more. You know, you're going to try to get it brown. You don't want it to burn. You're just going to brown your meat. And see, I got my little basket here, so I can pour this over into the basket also and drain it. But this is cooking in a basket in this pot. This is one of my favorite pots. I love it. So, not regular spaghetti, this is the linguine. Okay, so after we brown our meat, we're going to remove it from that skillet. And if you want to use the same skillet, then you will clean your skillet, you know, and then you will put it back over here on the stove. What you're going to do in the meantime is you're going to get you some water in your pot. If you got a pot with a steaming basket, that would be great, because you can fill that pot up as long as it's about this wet, this much from the top. Fill it up. Then once that water starts to boil, and put you a dash of salt in there. What I do is, I love sea salt. You can get any brand sea salt you want. So put you 1 or 2 shakes into that pot. Let that water start boiling. Once that water starts boiling, then you can add your linguine. And what you're going to do, this is Banza linguine. This came from Dollar Tree. So you know that's $125 all day long. This is made from chickpeas. So it's 20 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber. That's pretty good. And let's see, 3.5 ounce servings per container, and the net weight is 8 ounces. That's pretty good. So 1 minute, family. Step away from that. Spices. So you're going to put that in that pot, and you're going to let that boil. You're not going to bother with, well, what you can do is, excuse me, put it between medium and high, and then just boil your linguine. Oh, I need some water. Ooh. Excuse me. Once it's done, you're going to take it out, put it in a bowl. Do not rinse this. Leave it as is. Okay. You're going to put all but a cup of your spaghetti, your pasta sauce. And what you can do, you can get Hunt's. Get your large can like this. And this is, I'm going to tell you exact size. This is a 24 ounce, which neat weight, 24 ounces. 1 pound, it says, and 8 ounces. So this is premium Hunt's pasta sauce, the traditional. This is going to equal to, let me tell you, about, it says 2.5 cups, you know, close to it, if you pour it over into your measuring cup. But what you're going to do is you're going to keep a cup of this out to the side. The rest of it is going to be poured over into the skillet on top of the ground beef. The reasoning why you kept a cup of it out is because you're going to get you a bowl, and then all the ingredients that I stated earlier, you're going to put inside that remaining sauce, that cup of sauce. And you're going to stir. Oh, you. Excuse me, family. You're going to put your pesto seasoning in there. And this came from Aldi's. P-R-I-A-N-O, Piano, and alla Genovese pesto. Aldi's, all day long. Stone Mill organic leaves, Aldi, all day long. Stone Mill minced garlic, Aldi's, all day long. Once you open this, put it in the refrigerator. Pesto goes in the refrigerator also after you open it, because these are on the shelf in the store. Then the Stone Mill Italian seasoning, you're going to put you some of that in there. And then you're also going to get your ketchup, any brand. This is Dryer Mills. I like this when I can find it. You're going to put that in. And I stated earlier in the video how much. You're going to, you know, as you go along, you'll decide what your taste is and what you like. Okay. You also, if you like, get you a loaf of garlic bread. All these, all day long, $1.25. French baguette, the market size bread. And a lot of times, too, you can find this at Kroger. Okay, so slice your bread up really cute, and you take your you keep that spoon, linguine, and you can tell that's linguine because it's different from regular spaghetti. You're gonna take that, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your skillet. Here's your sauce, isn't that beautiful? You see that? And then you could put some, you know, in the middle, like so, for presentation. Here it is. And it smells good. I'm telling you. It smells wonderful. Then, take this out of there. and place it over here. Then what you're gonna do is, it depends on what type of cheese you like. You can get you some Parmesan cheese, any type, any brand. Here I have some in here, and then, you know, once you plate it for consumption, as they say, you use your cheese. So that's really it. It didn't take long at all. And let me taste this for you, family. For us, we want to taste this before we get out of here. I left a little spaghetti or linguine in here. I'm gonna do this, just a little. Put that there, that there. Take this over here, and we're gonna take a spoon, like so. Put us a little bit here. And we're going to taste this. So I have a fork here. And what I want to do is take this little spoon, put me a little Parmesan cheese on this. That there. And here we go. Put this here. I'm going to taste this. Noodles can be cooked anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes or longer. It depends on you. It's delicious. Delicious, family. I mean, the linguine made from chickpeas. Oh, it's a healthy meal. We've been here all of 22 minutes. We're gonna discount the time because we did our ground beef before we got into all of this. So I guess you can probably add an extra 10 minutes to this if you want to. So this meal can be made in 30 minutes or less once you get all of your ingredients together. So family, with that being said, I enjoyed your company. I love you as always. I'll put this here. And I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Let's get it. I love you, I love you, I love you. I always love you, family. I do. I truly do. And with that being said, I know you love me. So the most important thing you can do is love yourself. Love yourself always, family. That's the most important thing you can ever do. And until we meet again, I'm just going to say bye for now. Bye.